Ooh, who are you gonna bring? Ooh. Ooh, a 720. That is a nice starting hand. I There we go. I'll start by playing a Master Sword. Dan, chat, I can't actually hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now, chat?
Can you hear Dan now, chat? Okay, good.
Excellent. Chat can hear a Dan now. Great. Since you've not been able to hear me, I really should explain a whole bunch of stuff again.
Oh
First of
yeah, sure.
all, we're going to explain this thing. This thing, you'll see it's a green card, it's got a green name, green text box, and little bits of green in top
Also
left
green
and bottom
artwork,
right.
but it doesn't have to be green artwork.
Wait, yeah, it's also got green artwork, but that's irrelevant. So this is an asset. Assets are like foundations, but you can't commit them to help you pass the checks to play cards. So in that regard, they're strictly worse than foundations. However, they usually have very powerful abilities to make up for it, and also many of them will have this unique keyword, which means you can only keep one of them in your staging area at any time. They will also usually be stronger to make up for that as well. Typically, they represent your weapons, your shields, your pets, sometimes items of clothing, like characters' eye patches or Dan's pink gi in particular is an
Don't
asset.
forget castles.
Oh yeah, there are various different castles and other such terrains that have been listed as such in the past. And as Muse pointed out a moment ago, superhero know-how I think is also an asset. And
Something
that
like that, yeah.
represents just a room full of comic books. So comic books are an asset. Bear that in mind,
Well,
everybody.
belongs to the same character as my favorite foundation, lore-wise, called Breakfast.
Oh, breakfast's good.
Yeah,
I quite
so
like
shit.
really fast disguise.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other thing I wanted to
Great
explain,
character.
apparently we didn't catch it before, I have
Oh
7
yeah.
hand size and 20 vitality. This is the normal stats for this character, because Tournelouse is an existing character from the 7th Cross franchise, but we're playing with an edited version that I made for another online friend of mine, just because for some reason he wanted his Tournelouse to look like Ganon and Ganondorf. And I don't know exactly why, but it seems like the perfect matchup for Link, so that's why I'm playing him today. Now he has the special ability that he starts with an additional 3 copies of his character in play to use for his various enhancers.
Well, he's technically not from the same game, but I guess it's close.
So I have 4 copies. And yeah, this isn't technically the same Ganondorf and Ganon that you would have had in your Breath of the Wild, but
Yeah, that one's less human, more beastly, more of a
I
cloud.
mean, the mixture
Or
of
an egg
Ocarina of
guardian.
Time and Twilight Princess is something you're just going to have to live with, I'm afraid.
That's fine. I mean, I think that's accepted in Hyrule Warriors.
Now, yeah, I have a higher hand size than him, which means I can do more in my turns, potentially, but it also means that he can kill me quicker because I've got less health. Only 20.
Indeed.
Anyway, go ahead and continue your turn now, Muse. Sorry for that
Right.
interruption.
No worries. I'll play the Foundation, Seal the Darkness. And it succeeds. Now we shortened that title. Originally it was destined to Seal the Darkness, but yeah, it was really small and I mean on the card itself. Oh well.
Yeah. It was a bit wordy before.
Hmm. Then we got Exploring the Wild. And let's try our luck with Exploring the Wild a bit more. And we succeeded exploring it.
There we go then. So this one has an enhance, which lets you discard the top 3 cards of your deck and find a weapon. So
I
it lets you
haven't
find
finished Age
additional
of
cards,
Calamity.
makes up for his slightly smaller hand size, at the cost of having to commit for it.
Yeah, I really should finish it because yeah, there's a lot of things I'm learning. Like the Egg Guardian is actually a playable character.
Is
And I
this
was
Hyrule
planning to have
Warriors
him.
or...
Yeah, yeah. I was planning to have him as an asset for Zelda, but it makes more sense to have him as his own character.
Right, so presumably as that goes we'll have more character ideas, more card ideas, more stuff will be added to your release.
Yeah, exactly. We're working on that.
Excellent. So yes, Seal the Darkness responds to your stuff being committed to seal your opponent's stuff, which is quite nice, but it's just a reactive thing that may or may not matter depending on the matchup. The Enhance, however, to ready it is very useful regardless, and also interacts with that first ability quite well.
Yeah.
The Master Sword, for its first form, basically, the first thing you do in your turn, before you play any cards, you can just have that card committed to your staging area, if it's in your discard pile.
If you're Link.
Which is really sweet. Yeah,
Yes.
if you're Link, it's restricted to Link only. And then,
otherwise it would probably be broken. Like if
otherwise it would be absolutely broken.
What's it called? Combat Ash? The one that...
Well, Combat Ash is already broken. He's been banned and they're replacing him with a new updated version, apparently.
True, yeah.
Oh, I'm going to load in Combat Ash real quick, actually, just to show people what he looks like. Because I do have various Combat Ash decks.
It doesn't look anything like his Pokemon counterpart, or I guess Pokemon namesake.
There we go. That's Combat Ash. He just uses assets as foundations, completely ignores the deadlock ability in the process, and gets a free asset every turn as long as he's prepared to discard a card. I mean, sometimes that card he discards is just the asset that he's getting, so it's hardly even a cost. He's ridiculous. Anyway, we'll get Ash off the playing area. I just wanted to show him off for a little bit. But yeah, the second ability of this one is Enhance Commit. If you're not at Desperation, your attack gets +2 damage and gains ranged, if it doesn't have it already. Which is
very low-based.
in direct reference to the laser beam that Link has in so many games if he is at full health. Not being at Desperation isn't strictly the same as being at full health,
but it's more usable.
Yeah, it makes it a little bit more useful as an ability. It means that I can't just turn it off by attacking him with something small on turn 1, and it still turns itself off when he goes below 13 health. Well, 13 health or below. Anything below halfway is 14, so anything below 14. But at 14, the ability still works. So yeah, that is that. Let me have a look at my hand and see which of these attacks I want to discard. Well, that's annoying. How's that? Okay, I'll discard this one, because this one isn't going to do what I want. Then I will draw a card. And then I guess it's Foundation playing time. So we're going to start with Immortality. On a 2. Gets 6 and succeeds. Now you'll see that card at the top of my discard pile is the alternate version of my character. This particular character cares about getting his second version into play, but I mean, we'll talk about how he does that in a moment. That's just a thing to be aware of, that that's also in the deck. Then we're going to play this Evil Eye. Succeeds.
It's very Sans-like.
Yeah, I can see that. You and your Undertale. Then we have Hell's
like
Reach on what will be 0, because he's got 2 things before it, which is 2. And succeeds. Don't think there are any 2s in this deck, but it's a thing to be aware of. If there are, certainly there aren't any lower than 2. So yeah, this one, again, is another one which just readies itself when committed, which is really nice. Does it at slightly less of a cost, but it does it as a one-shot ability. This one has things playable while committed and lets me remove characters from my card pool or hand to draw cards, which is really nice. I can also just flip it to return an attack with sprinted speed if Coward gets too much of a speed buff, but that's a one-shot thing, so only if I'm in trouble. Then Immortality lets me find a character and prevents attacks from dealing damage if I block them with a character, so that's cool. Fits nicely with my character finding shenanigans. Anyway, it's now your turn, Muse.
Alright then. I will discard Seal the Darkness so I can draw more cards. Or as we call it, review it.
Yep. Well, reviewing is specifically discarding during your review step before you draw. But yeah.
Exactly. Should I play aggressive or passive?
Play passive-aggressive.
That's not even possible.
Oh no, you just keep throwing out cards that make me feel bad about myself somehow. Flurry Rush. Okay, so that first enhance is specifically for UniVersus, so that's not going to get used here. But the second one might be useful.
Yeah.
For now, though, you've checked a 3, so you're going to have to commit something to make it succeed if you want.
Yes. I'm committing Seal the Darkness.
A good choice, because even though you don't have the momentum needed to ready it now, if this attack deals damage, you will have during my turn.
And I doubt that you have much stuff to commit to my foundations.
You don't know me.
True, true.
You know nothing about Tournelouse. Anyway, so now that it's succeeded, do you have any enhancers?
Yes, I will commit Exploring the Wild to mill for a weapon card.
Yep. So discard the top 3 and see if any of them are weapons.
I'll do it this way so we can
Okay.
look at them.
Well, that's a weapon. That's a weapon. That's not a weapon. So you're not having that. Which of those two do you want?
I'm having this one. Spin attack.
Okay. Now, I should really have a proper look at that, but I have an idea of what it does by now. And it's kind of brutal.
Yep, it's the finisher.
It's going to murder me. So that's your enhance. I don't think there are any enhances I want to do right now. So I'm going to pass.
I'm going to do the bottom enhance. Well, not that it matters really, just in case you have something.
Okay, for the rest of this turn, whenever one of your attacks deals damage, you gain a vitality. You
Yes.
can't go above your starting 28. But if I have some way to reduce your vitality, that might still be useful.
You enhance?
Nothing from me.
Alright, then I will use my second Exploring the Wild.
Okay. So once again, we're discarding the top 3. And we're adding a weapon to your hand.
I'll get
So
Flurry
you
Rush.
can't... Okay. So now we know he has another Flurry Rush in hand.
Yep.
Which is great, because I know he needs 2 weapons in a row to trigger the combo ability on his spin attack. So now I know he's getting that.
Then I will send it. Free speed mid for 5 damage.
I will just take the 5 damage.
Wait, how many cards do you have in hand? Oh, enough
4.
to block though. You're just terrified of my finisher.
Yes, I'm terrified of your finisher. Your spin attack is really quite powerful.
Let's go for another Flurry Rush. On a 5 this time? And he gets a 5? I mean, it could fail.
Yes, it could, now that you've got almost everything committed.
I'll use the bottom enhance again, just in case.
Okay.
You enhance?
No enhance from me.
Then I will send it. Free mid for 5 damage.
Okay, I will attempt to block it this time with my Tournelouse 2-dot.
Oh.
You can see he's 2-dot because he's got 2 pieces of the Triforce. Has a +0 mid block, so I need a 3 to block it. Gets a 5, so definitely succeeds. And this has a response of Breaker 1.
Oh.
I'm going to use that, and your next card gets +1 to its difficulty to play.
Oh, it's red that Breaker 1 is on a character.
Yes, Tournelouse is the only character with Breaker on it.
Oh, Link and Midna on this one as well.
Yep, you'll see Link is right-handed in that, but it's Twilight Princess Link, so that's fine. Because I had to flip the art for this, so the hand size and vitality didn't cover his face. But because it was the Twilight Princess version, I didn't feel so bad about flipping it, because Nintendo flipped it, why can't I?
Yeah, exactly. Well, for the Wii version.
Anyway, I will do a second response, which is a reversal.
Ooh.
I'm just thinking which reversal I want to play.
Oh, it was blocked. And I have a weapon asset, so I can actually discard Flurry Rush.
Wait, where's that from?
From the Link, the response.
Oh yeah, Link has a response that lets you discard it. It will mean that you can't use your combo with it.
Yeah, but because of Breaker, I can't play it anyway.
Oh, okay, in which case you might as well.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to reversal you with Neverstorm on a total of 6. It's 5 plus 1 card before it. Gets a 3, 4, 5, 6. So, well, now this is in my card pool, because I've succeeded. Character cards do not count towards progressive difficulty. So, when counting the difficulty of my next card, I can ignore this one here.
So remind me again, Breaker, does it affect blocks or not?
What Breaker affects is specifically that number in the top left. So it will change the difficulty of the card that you block with, but it won't change the difficulty of the block because the block doesn't look at that number. Okay. It's a weird rules technicality, but if you attempt to block this reversal, Breaker goes away, basically.
Yeah, that's cool.
Whether you succeed the block or not. So my first enhance will be the enhance on Netherstorm to add a character card from my discard pile to my card pool. Well, that's the cost. The effect of it is to add one of my opponent's face-down foundations from their staging area to their hand. But that effect's going to do nothing. I'm just putting a character in my card pool, for reasons.
Alright, is it my enhance?
Yeah, it's your enhance.
I will use the Link first enhance. I will destroy the Master Sword.
Okay, because that's your first enhance, that is correct.
Yes, your attack loses 2 keywords. I choose that it loses Gauge and, let's say Ranged, why not?
Okay, and then it gains Throw and Weapon, is that?
Yes.
Yeah. So because this now has throw, even if it's completely blocked, it will still deal half damage rounded up. But it doesn't have gauge anymore, so I can't use that ability, and that is quite a significant ability. My entire deck is built around the gauge keyword.
Exactly. I mean, it's probably why you played it, right? One of the reasons.
Yeah, it's... I mean, this is my character's support card. This is the card that goes with my character, so I'm playing it for that reason. But if I was building the deck for real, yeah, I'd be putting it in for that gauge ability. Anyway, I'm going to use my character's E now, which is I add one character from my staging area to my card pool to give my attack plus 4 damage. So that's what I'm doing with all those extra characters. I now only have 3 there.
You're starting to make it hit hard.
Yep, this is a 10 damage attack.
Go on.
Any enhancers from you?
No enhancers from me.
In which case, my opponent's next check to play a card gets -1 for each character in my card pool, which is a total of 3.
Oh, blimey.
That does affect your block.
It does, yeah. I will pass on my enhance.
Okay, in which case, yeah, I'll just send it then. So that's a 3 high for 10 damage, and if you attempt to block, your check gets -3. Still might be worth blocking just to get rid of that -3 so it's not there on the next card you actually care about playing.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. So which card don't I want?
Because it's a high, you cannot attempt to block with a low, but you can attempt to block with any other zone.
I'll attempt to block with Seal the Darkness.
Okay.
It's a 5, which is a 2.
Yep.
Which
Would need a
is not
4 to
enough.
succeed, so that's going to fail. Wait, no, we need a 5 to succeed, so you got a card before as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's failed. So you'll take the 10 damage, and I can see you've already done so.
I did, yeah.
Okay. Well, in which case, now that my reversal's done, it is back to being you, because it's your turn.
So it is.
You tried to play a card, so break is now gone, so you're just playing it at normal difficulty.
Exactly. So I'm going to do some more building.
Okay, so that's on 3.
Plane. The 3.
Succeeds.
Drawing the wild and the 3.
Succeeds.
And ending my turn without a check, because you don't need to check to end your turn.
Yeah, of course you don't need to check to end your turn. That would be ridiculous. What, you're going to fail to end your turn?
Oh, that gives me a character idea.
I will add this to my momentum. So yeah, as we sort of saw there, cards with the reversal keyword can be played in response to a successful block. Well, strictly speaking, in response to a blocked attack resolving. But
true, yeah.
Basically that just means you block, then you wait for the damage, if there is any, then you reversal.
Which is why Breaker triggers before that, I guess?
Yeah, that's why Breaker triggers before that. I will draw 5 cards. Interesting hand. Oh, that's cool. That's almost as bad as your finish. Yeah, I guess I could just kill you this turn, couldn't I?
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, maybe. You saw my last attack did 10 damage, so I only need to do 2 attacks to kill you, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Is it worth risking it, though? Yes, it is. Netherstorm. On a 5. Gets a 3, so I'll have to commit 2 things. These 2. And my enhance will be to flip Hell's Reach and ready it. Any enhances from you?
Yes, I discard 1 momentum in order to ready Seal the Darkness.
Nice! We're basically doing the same thing! I will activate Gauge 6 because you haven't got rid of it this time. Mostly because you can't, because you don't have a weapon asset.
Exactly. Gauge
6 says, if this attack deals 6 or more damage, I may search my deck and discard pile for a character that shares a name with my starting character, so another Tournelouse, and put it straight into my staging area. So basically that nets me my second Tournelouse, which is really useful. Anything from you?
Nope.
I'm going to move this immortality out of the way in anticipation of that extra Tournelouse coming in at some point. And I'm going to use the ability of my character to add this Tournelouse to my card pool, plus 4 damage.
Yep. I expected as much.
Anything from you?
Nope.
Then I will have a look at my discard pile and find a character card and add that to my card pool to add one of your face downs to your hand. You don't have any face downs, but it gets a character there.
Yep.
Anything from you?
Nope.
Then I will give your next check -2.
Of course you will.
Anything from you?
Nope.
No, that's your next check to play a card specifically, so it doesn't affect the 5+ check requirement of the abilities of Cooking Enthusiast.
Oh, interesting.
Though, that said, Cooking Enthusiast isn't really useful during my attacks.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's a form, damn it.
But yeah, just a thing to be aware of, that does not affect this blue dice at all.
Yeah, then no enhances from me.
Okay. I'll give my gauge attack throw, because I can do that once per turn with my character.
Sure.
Throw again means if it's completely blocked, it still deals half damage rounded up. So in this case, 5. Sadly, not quite enough to trigger the gauge, but still enough to do a fair bit of damage.
I'll pass.
I will send it then.
Alright. Let me show you my card which blocks throws as well.
Oh, curses. It's specific. Oh, it doesn't matter if it was a throw or not anyway. It doesn't specifically care about it being a throw. It's just really good at blocking throws.
Exactly.
So you need a 5, but you get -2. So you checked a 3, but that's actually a 1.
Yes, but I forced it through by committing everything.
Yep. There we go then. So that
and
succeeds.
I used Breaker 1.
Oh, and you have Breaker 1. Oh, that's awful. And this does no damage due to the effect of the card. So, these two aren't counting towards my progressive difficulty at the moment. Oh, we can get rid of this dice because that has its effect.
Yes.
So, I'm just on a +1 with whatever I'm playing next. Whoa, 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 whoa. This character is ridiculous. I'm playing this. Lightning Spike on a 4 + 1 is 5. Gets a 3, curses.
Why? Oh, characters don't count? You still need one more because of Breaker.
Oh, because of Breaker. Oh, I'll commit my character then, I guess. Okay, so I will discard a card. Immortality will do. Do I add a character that shares a name with my starting character from my discard pile to my staging area?
Oh, that's just cheating. I mean, it isn't, but...
I mean, it's not actively cheating, but it's basically cheating. However, now that it's committed, I can't use this at all. So that was really nice of you. Thank you.
You're welcome. So I better kill you next turn.
Pretty much. So, any enhances from you?
No.
Okay, in which case I'm going to activate the gauge 3. Anything from you?
No.
Then I will send it. It's a 4 low for 3.
Yeah. Since I'm tapped out, I'll take it.
Sweet, I'll have another character then.
Go for it.
I kind of want to keep characters in my discard pile, so let's see if I can get one from my deck. No, there aren't any in my deck, okay. I'll have to take the one from my discard pile then. Then I will play this Hell's Reach on a 2. Succeeds, and that will be my turn.
And I will ready my stuff.
Go for it.
And I will... Oh yeah, that's an issue that I have to draw first.
Oh, you'll run out of deck and have to shuffle up. Curses.
Yes.
That does ruin your plans a little.
How did that happen so fast?
I don't know. Clearly we both played a lot of cards.
So I'll play Spin Attack on the 4.
Oh, you're starting with a spin attack.
Yeah, I am.
So yeah, the combo enhance on this is if the preceding cards in his card pool are a weapon and a weapon, then he can use that ability. Otherwise, he doesn't have that ability free to use.
Yeah.
Since there are no cards before this, he cannot use that combo ability. So this is basically just a blank charged weapon attack. I mean, it's still a 3 made for 5 damage, right?
Yeah, exactly. For my first enhance, I will commit Exploring the Wild, search for a weapon.
Oh yeah, that's why it happened. It's because you got rid of 6 cards off the top of your deck with Exploring the Wild.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh, there's a Master Sword if you want it. That's a weapon. Okay. So, my enhance, you say?
Yeah.
I've got nothing. No enhance from me.
Then I will send it. A 3 mid for 5.
Okay, I will take... Wait, will I take the 5? No, I won't take the 5. I'll block you with this Tournelouse on a 3. Succeeds. Breaker 1.
That's a shame. Well, I guess I'll have to play this Master Sword on a 5 then.
Aha, gets a 3. You'll have to commit some things.
That's fine.
Okay.
Then I will play Spin Attack on a 6.
Okay, and this one does get to combo.
Oh, gets a 3. That's not what I wanted.
No, you need a 6, so you're going to have to commit your character.
I'll use 2 combo enhance, +5/+5.
Yep, I will flip Evil Eye to return to its printed speed.
Seriously.
Seriously. Wait, is it 10 damage?
It is.
Jeez, it is 10 damage. I want to block you with this Tournelouse on a 5. Succeeds. And Breaker 1.
Sure.
So that's fully blocked, no damage. Anything more from you during your turn?
Yeah, I'll play this just to get rid of it, because I know I can't make it. And then my turn. Jeez,
Okay.
you blocked everything.
Yeah, I was kind of mean, sorry. I was expecting that second card of yours to be an attack, to be honest. I will draw all 6 of my remaining cards. Shuffle up my discard pile, which is suboptimal because I wanted to keep a character in there.
Ah yes, the curse of...
Yeah, the curse of playing really small decks.
Yeah.
That are not tournament size, but I mean, they're kind of fun.
Yeah, they're demo sized.
Yeah, let's start with this one again, because this one does fun things.
Sure.
And commit 2 things. For my first enhance, I guess I will flip Hell's Reach and ready it.
I'll pass.
Why are you hovering over that Master Sword? It's concerning me. It doesn't do anything right now.
Yeah, I was just checking what it does. Don't want to miss anything.
I will add a character to my card pool and respond with Tournelouse 2 to make you flip a foundation.
Okay.
Your choice which.
I'm gonna get momentum anytime soon, so no, I have enough exploring the wilds, so let's just flip that.
Okay, so then the effect of this finishes triggering, gives me +4 damage.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Okay, I will pay the cost of this, which is to add a character from my discard pile to my card. Wait, no, I can't do that because I don't have any characters. Oh, you've stopped me doing shenanigans. You fiend!
How did I do that?
By making me shuffle. Surviving long enough, basically.
Oh, right.
Your next check to play a card gets
survive.
-1 for each character card in my card pool, which is currently only 1.
That's much more manageable.
Anything from you?
Nope.
Then I'll use that ability on the attack as well, because that was actually the version from Tournelouse 2.
Alright.
So now it's -2 total.
Yeah, I'll pass.
I'll activate the gauge 6, so if this deals 6 or more damage, I'll have another character.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Then I guess I'll send it.
And I guess I'll take it.
Okay, I guess I'll have that character then. Ooh, you're down to 5.
I guess you're right. I guess I am.
There's a Tournelouse. Respond to Tournelouse entering my staging area. Flip a foundation, please.
Can I flip this one?
No. Turning it face up is not flipping, it's unflipping.
I guess you're the
They're two
darkness.
separate things in the rules. But thank you for bringing that up for stream.
You're welcome, stream.
So this one doesn't count towards progressive difficulty, specifically because Netherstorm says so. Yes, I think this one seems good right now. Southpaw on a 5. Succeeds. I will use this combo. Wait, oh, it combos on a gauge with the previous card as a character. Oh, I've messed this up.
Oh.
I've misplayed, oh well. I'll use the bottom E then, I'll discard a foundation. Add one of your face downs to your hand. Why does it block this nicely? No, not particularly. I don't know why you chose that one, but okay.
Oh, damn it, yeah. I was thinking about blocks.
Anything from you?
Nope.
Then I'll add this character to my card pool for +4 damage, and I'll respond, flip a foundation.
That's game already, actually.
Oh,
I mean, I wasn't going to block it with its normal speed.
well that's sad. You want to go for game 2, see if you can beat Tournelouse/Ganon? Just because I was hoping we'd get a look at you murdering me.
Yeah, sure. So was I.
Though I did wonder what Tournelouse was going to do to you, to be honest, because Tournelouse is very big damage out the gate.
Usually I can counter throw pretty well with this deck, but yeah. Guess it wasn't enough.
If you can hold out till I run out of characters, then that's it, basically.
I did try to prevent you from getting characters.
And you got me down to... I think by the end I was down to 1 Tournelouse 1 dot, but you didn't manage to stop me getting the 2 dots still.
True, true. I will actually mulligan. I'll start on a 3 then. No, do this on a 3. Do this on a 3. Do this on a 4. And ending my turn
Well, that's
with
a
one
nice
of each
turn.
foundation.
Surely this should be on a 5 for Seal the Darkness.
Yeah, it should have been on a 5, true.
I mean, it doesn't make a difference, you still got it.
Yeah, yeah.
I should have
And there are no
drawn
4
already.
checks in this deck. In this
It's my
deck
bad.
anyway.
Here we go, we're going to start with an Evil Eye, then an Immortality, then a Hell's Reach. All of those are less than 3 difficulty, so I know they succeed. There are no 2 or less in this particular deck. We should really show off a deck that has a 2 or less next time, but...
I guess so. Oh, we need to build one, I think, because none of the demo decks I know have a 2 or less. I think an obvious
No.
candidate would be that DLC character from Grim Fairy Tales.
Yeah, but the problem with him is he doesn't have a demo deck's worth of support cards.
Yeah, we would have to build.
So we'd have to
Deck
build a
around
deck
him.
that just happened to be the same size. At
Exactly.
which point we'd be building something probably a lot better than your average demo deck, just because we'd be cherry picking
Yeah,
good
yeah,
cards from across
It's like an advanced demo deck, or as like
2-3
what I like to
years
call
of
them.
sets. At which point, of
I
course,
mean, it
it's
would
going
just
to
be a
murder
regular
Link.
deck then, yeah.
Everything's going to murder Link at that point.
Alright, I'll do one with an artwork I really like. Aerial Volley on a 5.
You picked exclusively
I like it.
artworks you liked, I thought.
Yeah, but this one I particularly like.
Oh, okay.
Although there's quite a few I particularly like, so never mind. I'll use the bottom enhance. If this attack is not blocked, you lose 2 vitality.
Okay, so obviously I'm blocking it. I'll flip Immortality, so if I block this with a character card, it deals no damage.
I wonder what you're gonna do.
Yeah, it's kind of a dead giveaway, isn't it?
Yeah, I am not going to give it throw.
You can only give it throw as your first enhance anyway.
True, yeah.
And you're already past that point.
Honestly, I only thought of it because you used that effect which stops the throw.
Fair enough.
And I will pass.
Okay, I will attempt to block. This is 5 speed, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
speedy
only
little
4
thing,
damage.
that. It's no damage if I succeed this check. Yep. And break a 1.
Fair enough. A Flurry Rush on a 6.
Okay.
Gets a 3, unfortunately.
Yep, so you'll have to commit some stuff.
I want to keep this, actually.
Okay, so our first ability is going to do nothing. Second ability, maybe
Yeah, I'm
for
gonna use-
reversal, you will see.
Oh, yeah, true, yeah. I'll use it just in case.
Okay, no
Any
enhance
enhances
from
for
me.
me? I'll send it. Free mid for 5.
On a 4. Succeeds. Breaker 1.
Ah yes, with so many characters, your checks are ridiculous in this deck.
They're not as ridiculous as yours. I
True.
have 3 different foundations and 4 different attacks.
Breaker 1 is just blocking me
So
completely.
basically, I've just swapped out a foundation for a character, so I've only got +1 to some of my checks. Whereas you've swapped out both an attack and a foundation for an action and an asset. The asset has the same control as a foundation, but your action does as well. So you've got +2 overall, basically.
True. Don't play Cooking Enthusiast? Honestly, to think that it's countering me is just your breaker.
Yeah, it's just the breaker's really annoying. But your
Exactly.
breaker's really annoying to me, if that helps.
I guess so.
Yeah, that succeeds.
This on a 5.
Yep. That gets a 3,
Uh,
so that's failing.
it's alright, I got one.
Yep. And also, 3 of the 4 copies of my 2-dot are in my discard pile, so you know I'm probably going to draw 1 more at most.
And you're gonna check more badly.
That too, that's a good point. You know what, let's make the most of the fact that I've got characters in my discard pile. Let's Netherstorm. Gets a 4, so I'm going to have to commit a thing. It'll be Hell's Reach. And then for my first enhance, I'll flip and ready it. You can't take away my gauge right now because your character is committed, so you can't use his abilities.
Yeah, true.
But do you have any other E's that you wish to use?
I do not.
Okay, in which case, I will do the thing where I get +4 damage.
Of course you will.
Anything from you?
Nope.
Then I will do the thing where I add a character from my discard pile to my card pool to make you add a face down to your hand. You don't have any face downs, so it does nothing, but I get a character there. Anything from you?
Nope.
Then I will do the one which says you get -1 to your next check for every character in my card pool. Anything from you?
Nope.
Then I'll activate the gauge 6, and then if you do
Nothing from
nothing,
me.
I will send it. That's a 3 high for 10 damage, and if you don't block it, I will get a character.
Half block it on a 4. -2, I guess. So I get a 5 and I need to commit one thing to make it succeed, which I did.
Okay.
I take half damage, so that's 5 damage, and you don't gauge.
Yep, 5 isn't quite enough to trigger the gauge, so sadly I get nothing from that attack, other than having dealt you 5 damage, obviously. So Lightning Spike on a 5, gets a 3, commit a couple things. So I will discard this Evil Eye to add one of these characters to my staging area. It'll be this one.
Of course.
And this will respond, a character entered or left my staging area, so flip one of your foundations.
I'll flip Cooking Enthusiast.
Okay. Any E from you?
Nope.
Then I will add this character to my card pool for +4 damage. And I'll respond, flip one of your foundations.
Another one?
Yep.
Seal the Darkness.
Okay. Anything from you?
No.
Then I will remove a character card from my hand or card pool to draw a card. It'll be this one. Sweet, 3 cards. Anything from you?
Nope.
Then I'll activate the gauge 3. If this attack deals 3 or more, I'll have a character.
Alright, I'll pass.
Then I will send it. It's a 4 low for 7.
I'll take it.
Then I will see what characters I've got. Yeah, I'll have one of these. So respond, flip a foundation. Yeah, I know it's ridiculous at this point, but I've made you flip 3 foundations in a turn.
Yeah. That is ridiculous.
Do remember, you can look at your face down foundations at any time with Alt and Shift. I guess Southpaw seems good.
Oh, come on.
On a 6.
I feel like
Gets a
against
3.
Tournelouse, you just have to
So,
play...
I do have 3 things ready here, but all my characters essentially count as one character, so if I were to commit one of them, both of them would be committed at the same time. They would only count as committing one thing. So because of that, I can only really commit 2 things, which isn't enough to make this succeed. So that is my turn over.
Alright, I will draw.
Yep. And you're still not in desperation, so you can still use your assets ability if you need to.
True, yeah.
+2 damage and range seems decent enough.
Yeah, might be enough to kill you, we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a ton of health, do I?
Nope.
And you've already seen all my good blocks.
Go for aerial volley on a 5. Gets a 5. Didn't need to commit
Okay.
anything. Bottom enhance. If you don't block it, you lose to vitality.
Okay. I will add a Tournelouse from my staging area to my card pool to give my attack +4 damage. Now, since this isn't my attack, that effect fails, but I still pay the cost of adding it to my card pool.
What are you up to?
I will then respond, flip one of your foundations.
Ah, congratulations, you flipped all my foundations.
Any enhances from you?
No.
Then I will use the ability of Tournelouse 2 to say your next check to play a card gets -1 for each character card in my card pool.
It's manageable.
Anything from you?
Nope.
Nothing from me either.
Don't send it. 5/5 for 4.
Okay, well I'll take 4 and then I'll burn for 2 as well. No, sorry, I'll burn for 2 first because not blocking happens before damage
Oh,
calculation.
okay.
But
Fair enough.
regardless, I'll lose a total of 6 vitality.
Can I go on then?
Yep, but you are getting -1 to your next check.
That's fine. I've got plenty of foundations that are ready.
and blank.
I'll do this on a 7. A
Well,
quasi
on a
7.
6, but getting -1.
Yeah, I commit
So
to
get a
foundation.
4 essentially, so commit 2 things.
There we go.
Okay.
You'll notice that I play safer text just so you don't screw up my chain.
Oh, just so that I can't reversal you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Bottom enhance. If you don't block it, you lose 2 vitality.
Okay, I'm going to add a character to give +4 damage to my attack, which this is not. Anything from you?
No, I could give it more damage, but I don't want to. Could give
Fair
it throw,
enough.
but I don't want to.
Then
So really,
I
nothing from me.
will say your next check gets -1 for each character in my card pool.
Sure.
Anything from you?
No, 5/5 for 4.
Then I'll lose 2 for not blocking it, and then I will take the 4.
Ooh, interesting number you're on now.
Yes, a number that can be taken away in 1 attack, I believe.
Yeah, an attack like this one, which needs a 6. So if I check a 5, I need to commit everything. And if I check a 3, well, tough luck.
Bear in mind that you're getting -2 to whatever you get.
Yeah, I did bear that in mind.
So you got a
5.
5, which becomes a 3. So
Yeah,
yeah,
so
if
I
you
need to
commit
commit
everything,
3 more.
including your character, you can get it to a 6.
I commit Master Sword to give it +2 damage and ranged. Range doesn't
Okay.
really matter.
I remove Tournelouse 1 from the game, using Evil Eye to draw a card.
Ooh, that means you're desperate.
Yes, it does actually.
I'll use the combo enhance, +5/+5.
Okay, I will flip Evil Eye to return it to its printed speed.
40 might. Not much I can do about that, so I'll pass.
Okay, in which case I will attempt to block with Immortality, needing a 3 +2 +1 card before it is a total of 6. I get a 3,
Oh.
so that's a failure, because again, I commit both characters as 1 card essentially. So yeah, I failed to block that.
You're
RNG was more on your side than mine. I died that game.
True, yeah.
Congratulations.
I guess this matchup is more on RNG, to be honest.
Well, I don't know. That time it definitely did come down to you got a lucky check and I didn't get a lucky check. But also I was stopping everything in the early game by having really good blocks.
Yeah, that was really annoying.
So I clearly was doing well in the early game. So my
Yeah.
bad check there was just basically things coming back around.
True. You did flip many of my foundations very fast.
Yes, it gets ridiculous when my character does what my character does.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this hand. So because I lost, I'm going to start this time.
Go ahead. Let me see if I like this hand or not. Given who I'm playing against, I don't like this hand.
Okay, get yourself a new one then.
This hand is about the same, so I shouldn't complain, really.
Could certainly be worse.
Yeah, like in the tournament, where it happened many times. Just
Oh,
keep getting worse hands.
I'm probably going to play that Mega Man deck in the next tournament, to be honest.
Really?
I was like 5 minutes at most away from top 8. I reckon with better luck and slightly quicker play, I can do it.
Fair enough.
Here's an Immortality. Succeeds. Here's an Immortality. Succeeds. Here's a Hell's Reach. Succeeds. Here's a Hell's Reach on a 3. Succeeds. Here's an Immortality on a 6, just in case.
Bloody hell.
No, that doesn't succeed.
Oh, I can review, right?
Yeah, you can review.
Nice. I'll review Aerial Volley.
Also, please refrain from being too sweary on my channel.
Did I swear? Sorry. What did I say?
I mean, it's sort of up to interpretation how much of a swear that is. Americans just
come
find
on,
it
that's not a
amusing
swear
and
word.
endearing, but to English people
Especially
that
to
is a swear.
Americans who don't even know what that is. That can't be a swear, surely. To English people. It's like nothing, right?
Yeah, don't worry about it anyway. Go ahead. I'm mostly just teasing you.
Mostly.
Do bear in mind, because I got 5 foundations that turn, I'm probably not going to check very well.
True, true. But I think I'm gonna check very well, so I'm doing a very risky thing and play Aerial Volley.
Oh, geez, 5 difficulty is your first card.
And I got it.
Oh, what? Oh, that's ridiculous, dude. Why would you do that?
Because I'm insane.
Because you have a hand of nothing but attacks?
No, I don't.
Oh. In which case, that was very unlikely to succeed.
Not very unlikely. But to me, if you don't block it, you lose 2 vitality.
Okay.
Anything from you?
Yes, I will commit Immortality, discard 2 cards, add 1 character from my discard pile to my hand. I'll take this Tournelouse. Anything from you?
Nothing from me, no?
I will flip this committed Immortality, so that if I block this with a character card, it deals no damage.
Oh, fair enough. Nothing from me?
Okay? Then I will attempt to block you on a 5 with this Tournelouse. Gets a 6 and succeeds. So that's no damage, and also I'll respond with Breaker 1.
That's fine, because I'm playing Cooking Enthusiast next.
Yeah, but you're playing it on a 4 now.
That's fine, because I can make even a 3 succeed.
Yeah, but then you'd have to commit your character. It would be an inconvenience. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, but I don't have an asset anyway, so the character is kind of useless right now.
Okay, fair enough.
Cooking Enthusiast on the 4. And I end my turn.
But yeah, a character does rely on having weapon assets, but at the same time there are a lot of weapon assets in regular play. Which means you only have 1 of them in this deck, and probably a few copies of it. You have 3 copies of it, right?
Yes.
Just
And
because
yeah,
we have 3 copies of one of them in this deck doesn't mean there aren't 3 dozen or something more of them in the standard
exactly.
format.
Like all the Soul Calibur assets, like every character has an
Yeah.
asset, and they're all weapons basically.
Absolutely.
And also the Master Sword, this character's weapon, can just fetch itself from the discard pile.
Yep, so there are lots of things you can do with that. But right now I'm going to open with my favourite attack, the Netherstorm, on a 5.
Oh, of course, yeah.
It's a 3. Commit both my Hell's Reaches. Flip my Hell's Reach to ready it, your enhance.
No enhance.
Flip my Hell's Reach to ready it, your enhance.
No enhance.
Add a character card from my discard pile to my card pool to make you add a face down to your hand.
Go on.
There you go. Anything from you?
Nope.
Then I'll add a character to my card pool for +4 damage.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Then I'll activate gauge 6.
Pass.
I'll give your next check -2 because I have 2 characters.
I'll pass.
Then I'll send it.
Alright, I'll block on a 5, also known as 7, in this deck, against your deck, I guess.
So you get a
Thankfully, it
5,
drops to
that
5.
5 becomes a 3, so you will still have to commit 2 things.
Yes, and I do want to commit 2 things, actually. Commit Cooking Enthusiast and Link. I
So,
respond
The
with
stack
2 things.
ability says this attack deals no damage, but also you get to respond and break at me?
Yes, and I'm also going to respond and Flurry Rush you.
Oh, you have a reversal. Okay.
Yeah. Do you have a reversal on a 5?
Gets a 3 and fails. Southpaw. Again, Netherstorm makes these 2 characters not countable to progressive, so I only need a 5 for this. Gets a 3 again. Oh, I can't do the combo because I've been stupid again. I guess I'll just do the thing where I add a character for +4 damage then.
I'll pass.
I'll activate gauge 4. If this deals 4 or more damage, I'll have a character.
I'll pass.
I will give this throw because I can.
Sure, I'll pass.
I will send it. It's a 4 high for 8.
Oh,
and it's
you
got
didn't do the
throw.
thing.
What thing didn't I do?
The check thing.
No, that's an ability of Netherstorm and an ability of my second character.
Oh yeah, and you don't have the 2 dot yet, yeah. But I still can't block it, so take your 2 dot.
Sweet, take your 8. So there we go. And 2 dot will respond to 2 dot entering my staging area.
Why are you getting it from your discard pile?
So I don't have it in my deck.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Also, maybe I want better checks. Anyway,
Oh, you respond with it and I flip a
he
foundation.
responds with it, and yeah, you flip the foundation.
There we go.
Okay, which of these do I want to play?
Still not done? Seriously?
This one, on a 6. We've already played 2 attacks, come on. Gets a 5, haha. Make it 6. I will discard a card to add a character card that shares a name with my starting character from my card pool to my staging area.
Just assume I'm
There you
passing on
go.
this attack
I will
completely.
respond, flip a foundation please. I will add a character to get +4 damage. I'll activate the gauge, use the E on my second version of my character. Your next check to play a card gets -1 for each character in my card pool, which is currently 3.
That's a lot.
Then I will send this. It's a 4 low for 7.
Then I will take this.
Cool, I'll have a character. Respond, flip a foundation.
No.
Okay, fair enough. Do I do it? Yeah, Bargeist Fang on a 7. Let's try it.
Come on.
Gets a 5. If I commit my character and this immortality, I can make it succeed. I'll activate gauge 3.
I'll pass.
You can't block this with characters.
Irrelevant, but pass.
I know it is. I'll send it.
I'll take it.
Okay.
No, I could have blocked it if it wasn't for this -3 check.
I know. Oh, come on. Apparently I have nothing that I can gauge in at this point.
First world problems.
Yeah, very much so. Anyway, you blocked that first one, but the others all go to my momentum, and then all these characters go to my discard pile. Oh, you know what? Demo deck would be really funny to have on stream. I should play Splash Woman against you.
Oh, that just seems insulting, to be honest.
Why?
Because she's regarded as the worst Mega Man character.
I know she is. I just want to see if she can be okay. I'm not saying that I would be playing her because you're bad or anything. All I'm saying is that it would be fun to see if Splash Woman works in a format where people only use their own printed support cards.
Okay.
Whether it's just that basically everyone else gets so many better things to work with when they go outside of their own kit than she does. Or whether she really is that bad.
Yeah.
I was never going to think about it reflecting on you in any way.
Okay. Well, first form, get a Master Sword.
Nice. Comes in committed though.
Oh yeah, good point. I know that. I mean, I designed the card.
I only know that because I've played against this deck a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
If anything,
Well,
this is a little
that's
unfair because you've never played against Tournelouse before.
True, true. Alright, I'll just do them. No, it will seem desperate, but I'll do it anyway. This on a 2, this on a 3.
Oh, I thought you were going to backswing and kill me. But I guess you didn't have enough stuff to do that.
Yeah, and I want to survive. And to survive against Tournelouse, I just needed a lot of foundations. I almost swore again.
It's fine, dude. Don't worry about it. Genuinely.
Alright, fair enough. The problem is, it just feels like we're just playing UniVersus. Like, it doesn't feel like we're on stream.
Yeah, well, we basically are, right?
I guess so.
I'm going to trash this Tournelouse. Then I'll draw 5 cards, shuffle up, and draw 1 more.
Ah, now your discard pile is empty.
Yes, it is. I guess I'll play a Bargeist Fang. I'll activate the gauge 3.
Yeah.
I'll tell you can't block it with character cards. Anything from you?
I will mill for weapon.
Ah, nice. See if you can find a good block.
Well, I found something.
Yep, you can't take either of those two, so it's got to be that one. No further enhances from me.
Nothing for me.
Then I will send it. It's a 3 mid for 3.
I will take 3.
Then I will gauge.
Because I don't trust what you will be doing next.
I'll have this one, and I will respond. Flip a foundation, good sir.
Alright.
Yeah, that's the one I would have gone for as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a Southpaw on a 5. Gets a 3. 4, 5. And I'm finally going to get to use that combo E. I will draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. I may add all characters discarded this way to my card pool. So I'll discard this one and this one. Anything from you?
Oh, pass.
Cool, then I'll add this character to my card pool for +4 damage.
Oh, come on. I'll pass.
Then I'll activate the gauge.
Pass?
Oh, I forgot to respond. Oh, well, too late now. I'll discard a momentum, add one of your face downs to your hand.
Well, it's obvious which one I will add.
Is that the one that will block this?
No, it's the one that doesn't impede me blocking it. It's the one I was committed.
Oh, right, okay. I was just thinking if the other one face down was something good to block
No, I
with. You might want to
really
take
need
that
as many
instead.
foundations as possible against Tournelouse, seriously.
Okay, that is true. Because I'm going to use the E, which gives you an X check -3.
Exactly.
Anything from you?
No.
Then I guess I will send it.
For high for 8?
Yep.
I'll attempt to block this on a quote-unquote 6. Gets a quote-unquote 3, which is a
No,
0.
it gets a quote-unquote, yeah, it gets a 0. So if you commit
I can
6
make it.
things... Yeah, you can actually make
bloody make it. I'll bloody make it, you'll see. Whoops.
Swearing at my chat again. It's cool.
You said it doesn't matter.
I know, it doesn't
It wasn't
matter, I'm just
intentional.
teasing you.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's a successful block, and we can take this dice away.
And I will reverse you on a 5.
Okay, cool.
Gets a 5, thankfully.
Oh, nice.
Go ahead and commit 2 of your foundations.
Yes, that is how your card works. Jeez.
It's a reversal stun too.
Basically, yes.
It should really be a keyword, like a conditional keyword. Reversal
Your
stun.
next check to play an attack gets -1 for each character in my card pool. Put that dice back.
Oh, to play an attack specifically.
Sorry, your next check to play a card.
Oh,
Did I say attack? I meant to say card.
yes. Fair enough.
Anything from you?
Bottom enhance, whenever I deal damage, I gain a vitality.
Okay, yep, whenever one of your attacks deals damage. Yep. I will add a character from my staging area to my card pool to give my attack +4 damage. This isn't my attack, but still. That means that there are now 4 in my card pool, so this number is now at 4. If cards leave my card pool, it will go down as well. I will respond to doing that to make you flip a foundation.
I'm not gonna get any momentum, am I? So might as well flip Seal the Darkness.
Okay, nothing from me.
Nothing from me either. So 3 mid for 5.
Okay, I will take 5 and you will gain 1.
Aha.
I cannot block that because I don't have that card that stops all my characters counting towards progressive difficulty, so I have a +6 to everything I play at this point. So I'm basically done for the turn.
Nice. I have a chance.
So this one dealt damage. This one did not.
And this
And
one
then
dealt damage.
All these go to my discard pile.
Now I can ready it all.
Oh god, this is not looking good for me.
I discard Exploring the Wild because I don't plan on using foundations this turn. Except if things go very wrong.
Fair enough.
I will draw 3.
I'm at 15 health, so 2 good attacks should kill me.
I will
But they will have to be
shuffle.
good attacks, so I reckon knowing your deck it will actually have to be 3 attacks, because the best attack in your deck is that combo attack, which requires you to have 2 things before it.
True, true.
Although, if you get a Master Sword, there's that as well, because that can trigger the combo.
I've got another way I'm going to show you soon. I'll play Aerial Volley on a 5.
I don't like that, but sure.
For my first enhance, I will use Exploring the Wild. Oh, is that the one I'm thinking it is? It is. I'll take Spin Attack into my hand.
Right.
You enhance?
I'll add a character to my card pool, respond, make you flip a thing.
Sure. There.
Yeah, that's probably the better option. Anything from you?
Multiple?
Okay.
You enhance?
I will give your next check to play a card -1, because I have a character in my card pool.
It's not too bad.
No, it's really not. Anything from you?
If you don't block it, you lose 2 vitality.
Okay.
You enhance?
Nothing from me? No, I'm good.
Then I'll send it 5 high for 4.
I will take the 2 loss, and then I'll take the 4. Putting me at 9.
Oh, right, now passing to the multiple copy. I
Okay.
will use my first enhance, destroy the Master Sword, so it loses nothing and gains throw and weapon.
Technically, it loses safe
Oh yeah, it does.
and gains throw and weapon.
Well, that's concerning now that you mention it.
Don't worry, I don't have any reversals in hand.
Okay, good.
What I will do, though, is I'll use the ability of Tournelouse again, so you're now getting -2 for every character in my card pool. Anything from you?
No?
Then I will add this Tournelouse to my card pool, so you're now getting a total of -4 to your next check to play a card.
Oh, come on.
Anything from you?
How did you do that even? How can you
So-
respond with it if it leaves?
Right. The response is not the thing that changes the number. What it is, is that the Enhance sets up a floating effect which just says, when you make your next check how many characters are in my card pool. The check gets -1 for each one.
So surely it
I
should be a
used
2,
that on
right?
both these attacks, then I moved this second one in here.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't like it.
Oh, I can understand why you don't like it. But do also bear in mind, I now have one character in my staging area. So even if I do survive this turn, I'm in a really bad position. So this attack, any E's from you?
Yes, I'll try and get to Vitality.
That's a form.
Oh, never mind then. I know my deck.
You could go for +2 speed, +2 damage if you want.
Oh, yeah, good point.
And because that's not playing a card, that's not affected by this blue dice.
True. I'll go for damage because you have progressive difficulty.
Okay. Still checks the 3.
I mean, I can make it succeed, but I also want to survive.
So you're not going to do it then?
No.
That's fair.
It's already 5 speed.
Yeah, you don't need the speed bonus really, because I'm going to tell you right now I'm not blocking that. So you're sending it?
Yeah.
Then I will take 4 damage.
So you know what? I'm going to play Master Sword on a 5.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's still going to get the thing, right?
Yeah, it's still going to get the -4.
Alright, maybe not then. Blimey, I can't play anything.
No, that really is obnoxious, that. Tournelouse is pain in the neck.
Attempt to play this on if you get a 5 and commit everything.
Okay, so you have an Exploring the Wild, which will help you find things if you need blocks next turn. Cool.
Yeah. You blocked that one, right? The aerial volley.
No.
Oh, okay.
I didn't
Then
succeed at
more
blocking
momentum.
anything last turn. Okay, what are these cards do I not want? Immortality, I've got one of them already. And then I will draw 3. I guess that's a play. Okay, is there any way here I could actually kill you? Ah, yeah, here we go. I think I'm seeing it. So we're going to start with a Netherstorm.
Of course.
And it gets a 3, so I'm going to have to commit 2. That's a good start.
I agree.
So I'm going to use the E on it. Your next check to play a card gets -1 for each character in my card pool. Currently that's nothing. Don't worry about that right now. Anything from you?
I feel like I'm going to need that foundation, so no.
Okay, in which case I'll activate the gauge 6.
Sure, I'll pass.
I will commit Immortality and discard 2 cards to add a character from my discard pile to my hand.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Okay, I guess I'll send it.
Really?
But what else am I going to do?
Alright, then I'll block it on a 5. An actual 5 this time.
I can't give it the damage buff because I've only got the 1 character.
And I'll use Breaker.
Okay, so that effect is gone, so the blue dice can go away again. Not that the blue dice was doing anything anyway.
Yeah.
You use Breaker? Oh, screw you.
And I will reverse.
Oh, okay.
On a 5. Oh, come on, it gets 3 and fails.
Okay, so I will Southpaw on a 6 because of Breaker. Get a 3 and fail.
Oh.
Your turn.
I
It was a risky
review-
move playing the Southpaw, but it was the only thing I had.
Fair enough. So I will review Master Sword, which is arguably better than playing it.
Arguably, but if you discard it, it doesn't trigger your combo. And also it comes in committed.
Oh yeah, true.
Then
Regret
again,
it,
its
actually.
commit ability isn't any use to you right now, is it? Because you're not at enough health. Got to cook some more healthy meals.
Yeah, I really
Or
need
just
foundation.
not, because I'm at 5 health.
That too, yeah. So I will build it.
Okay,
I'll play Aerial Volley on a 5.
okay,
I'll use... Let's go with multiple.
okay. No enhance from me.
Bottom enhance. If you don't block it, you lose 2 vitality. You enhance.
Okay, no enhance from me.
Now send it. 5/5 for 4.
Okay, this is not going to be great, but I've got to do it. Tournelouse on a 5, gets a 4, curses, commit 1. So I won't take the 2 for not blocking, but because I've blocked it with a mid and it's a high, I've only partially blocked it, I'll take half the damage, which is 2,
Alright,
and then I will activate Breaker 1.
fair enough. I'll do this just to remind myself.
Okay, anything from you? Well, no,
Yes,
it's your
I guess the next
attacks,
multiple,
E's.
yeah. Yes, first E, destroy Master Sword. It loses save and gains weapon and throw. That was it, yeah.
Okay, no E's from me.
No E's from me either.
Okay, then I will attempt to block it on a 6. Gets a 5, commit my character, make it succeed. So I will take half damage, and I will activate Breaker on this
Ooh.
one as well.
Ooh, now let me do some quick maths. Oh, that's actually very doable. Let's go for my finishing move. Spin attack on a 6. Well, I call it 6. Gets a 3.
Yeah, which is a
Need to
1, so you're going
commit
to have to commit 5 things.
5. This, and I guess this.
Oh, I should have flipped my immortality to take less damage, oh well. Doesn't make a difference now, because you're murdering me anyway.
Yeah. Combo enhance +5/+5.
Yep, and I don't have the thing that reduces it back to printed speed.
And even if you did, I still have Cooking Enthusiast.
For +2, yeah. And I don't have anything to block this with, because it's an 8 speed. I would be blocking on a 12, and only partially blocking at that. So yeah, that is me very dead. Congratulations, Link wins!
Thank you.
So yeah, everybody, go check out CutestLink website, and the Steam Workshop page linked thereon. Get yourself some Link cards.
Pun intended, by the way, with the whole link stuff.
They're a lot of fun. Yes, his site which links to his links. And, sadly you can't see, but I do have a soft toy Lynx right here.
I have a hard toy link here.
No, see, yours is a Link. Mine is a Lynx.
Oh, right.
The animal.
My Link looks like the Link on Aerial Volley.
Yeah, you do have that link, don't you? You also have Outset Link, which you misread one time.
It's CutestLink, hence
And
my
that
username.
is the origin of the username, yeah. And to be fair, he still is CutestLink.
Yeah, definitely.
If you have any arguments, leave them in the comments.
Breath of the Wild Link is also a good competitor.
Breath of the Wild Link is hottest Link, as verified
Yeah,
by
right.
Reggie Fils-Aimé of Nintendo Europe. Actually, I think he's America, isn't he?
Yeah, America.
But
not
yeah,
anymore.
they asked him on interview whether Link was hot, and he tried to dodge the question and they wouldn't let him.
There we go.
So
that
he
must
is
be
on
true.
record telling everybody that yes, Link is hot without his top on.
Huh. Should we do promo artwork?
Oh, what, you want to do a promo version of the card?
Yeah, with topless Link.
Can you put a foil effect on it?
I mean, not on TTS.
Not a moving one, no. Actually, yeah, you could do a moving one as a GIF on the website, couldn't you?
Oh, really?
Yeah, you totally could.
Oh, do GIFs work in TTS?
No, not on TTS, but on the website, I'm saying.
Oh, on the website.
So you could at least on the website show it as a foily promo.
I guess so, yeah. I'll think about it.
Anyway,
Yeah, well, that was fun.
yep, hope you've all enjoyed watching this. All three of you, one of whom is probably me.
And one is me.
But also anybody who's watching this after the event.
Yeah.
Catch you all next time, everybody. Bye.
Yep, see you next time. Bye.